Hello one and all, and welcome back to more Let's Plays Guys of Arcadia. I am the next few trades. In the last part, we met Vice, and we also met Ica and Fina and all other manner of characters, and it was a delightful time. I played hide and seek, and also I killed a weird rhino bear. It was an eventful day. In this part, well, I got to find my ways out of this place is what I got to does. Apparently, there is a boat somewhere. I'm assuming we're not taking the big ship, because that's not ours. It's just Vice and Ica going to an island to get a moonstone. You know, again, obviously to evolve our Nidorino and Nidorino and Nidorina. There we go. Oh, wow. It's been too long since I've played Pokemon, because I should know that instinctively. All right, do you think maybe we have to be actually going here? I didn't see any smaller boats. So I feel like I'm definitely doing something wrong. Yeah. Okay, well, hang on. I'll talk to you first. There are 2 treasure chests in the underground port. We already got those, you big nerd. Although at the same time, I should thank you for telling me about them in the first place, because, you know, I mean, I probably wouldn't have even known to look for them if you didn't. So kudos for that. I can't help but feel as if... Oh, yeah, there it is, right there. I'm a big dummy. That thing that looks like a big-ass canoe. That's gotta be it, right over there. All right, hang on a second. We'll just jaunt ourselves over there, no problem, once I get the lay of the land of this place. My goodness, I am not very good at this. There we go. Just around. There we go. That looks like it's probably our boat specifically. It's time for friendship and adventures. And whatever this is, it's mine now. A magic droplet. Heck yeah. What you gotta say about this? Hey, Vice. I hear you're going to Shrine Island to pick up moonstones. To get to Shrine Island, you need to sail straight north of here. But be careful. There's all sorts of monsters out there. One more thing. Not only are the moonstones in this world, there's things called moonberries. They contain a lot of power. I assume this means berries grow on the moon. By eating some, you'll actually get stronger. If you go to your status screen and select super moves, you can learn new techniques. I already did that for Ica. And I'm looking forward to being able to use those cool moves. All right, depart for the island. We've got nothing left for us here. We must go into the open skies. I was gonna say seas, but that's not a thing. Okay, hang on. Let me just get around there. All right. There's not a lot of visible landmarks for me to barely even see that I am moving forward. There we go. Okay. From where we were, it sure seemed like there wasn't, that looks like it is. Oh, hang on. There we go. All right. Knew we were gonna run into some kind of trouble on the way there. Get off our canoe! Uh-oh. All right, so hang on. Right. Okay. So I learned that I can change the element of my attacks. That's pretty awesome. Let's see. Are you just straight up physical defense, or is it a matter of, like... wait a second, is that a different boomerang than what she had before because I equipped a new weapon onto her? If that's so, I'm already happy. All right, then. I should also... right. What they have when they win is what they'll get points in. Right. All right, well, let's stick with this for now. We do not have a lot of room. All right, I just really want less enemies onto the canoe. Also, I know it's not a canoe. Canoes are much smaller. But it's for the sake of a joke. It's comedic exaggeration. What in the hell kind of Pokemon move was that? All right, that did significantly more damage. And now you're just vomiting up ink. Delightful. Oh, or maybe we just do more damage in general now? All right, well, you won't be seeing me complaining. Whatever. Just slap the weird spectral abominations. I know not what these beasties be, but they tried to kill us. Therefore, we must kill them. 'Tis is the way of the west. Or rather the north, which is the direction I'm currently going. That'd make more sense.
That was easy.
Indeed. We were only mildly injured. Alright. Decent amount of experience points, though. No reason to not get into fights, really. I'm all about that getting stronger thing, yo. All right, then. Whoop. Yeah, so you can go, like, up and down a little bit. That's gonna probably end up being a bit of a problem in the future, but it's not now, so it's fun by me. What's we up to's? Vice, over there. Look at the size of that hole. Look at the bones. The moonstone must have caused that. Must be huge. Heck, look, water's flowing into the shrine. In the old world, this island was a sacred place. These ruins used to be some sort of temple. Nobody's been here for generations. Yeah, I've heard stories about this place too. I've heard that there are monsters crawling around inside. Good thing we're capable of killing things. But moonstones that big are rare. We've got to go in and get it. You know how I can't pass up a treasure hunt. Besides, how bad could it possibly be? That's never something you want to say before you do something. You're right, we're going treasure hunting. As friends. I'm never gonna get over that because it's adorable as hell! All right, moving on. Do you think we'll get into a random encounter on this bridge? I do not know. It appears that the answer is nay. That is good news for us. All right, what shenanigans are we up to today, yeah? Well, that seems to pose a bit of an issue. This is just great. The place is flooded. I can look, the moonstone's at the bottom. And I'm just gonna throw this out here. We can't just swim down there and grab it now, can we? That moonstone must be huge. So, Vice, how do you plan on getting out of there? The water's getting pretty deep. I mean, I don't see why we can't just swim down there. Let's swim down there to get it. I think the water's still shallow enough. What do you think? No way! You know I can't swim. How am I supposed to help you carry that thing back up here? I understand we're air pirates, but it's still a very strange thing to hear about a pirate who can't swim. At least in One Piece, you know, there's like a mythological reason for why some of them can't. Ever since that one time you fell into the well when you were a kid, you've been afraid of the water. Besides, I doubt that either of us could swim while carrying that moonstone back to the surface. It looks way too heavy. Well, in my defense, I don't know how heavy these things are. Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, Vice, look over there. What is it? There's a door over there. Maybe if we can find a way to open it, we can drain the water out of this place. You might be right. We'll use the doors as drains. All right, let's go. All right, using doors as drains, an ingenious stratagem. Let us figure out how to do that. And obviously get into a absolutely absurd amount of battles in the process. It looks completely and totally abandoned, but shock and awe, we've been turned into cubes. I hate when I'm minding my own business trying to go on a treasure hunt and then all of a sudden everybody's cubes. All right, then, well, oh, there was apparently more than one enemy. I didn't even realize. It's a damn looper. Get out of here, you. Oh, okay, my sword beam missed. That's all kinds of not great. How about now? Both of us missed? Oh, and then it just runs away. Okay, I see how it is. What?
That was easy.
They're the ones that attacked us. Why did they? We got magic experience from doing absolutely nothing. Okay. I was expecting to get literally nothing from any of that. That would make the most sense. Why would a group of monsters, no less, try to attack us and then have their first move be run away? Why wouldn't you just try to avoid conflict? Is this a thing or is it decoration? It looks like it's just decoration. All right, I don't know, it looked like it could have been maybe some kind of torch or something. You never know when you gotta light torches for, you know, all sorts of stuff. Aha, more cubes. I see your game. And that game being Skies of Arcadia. Oh no, they have initiative, apparently. And it used Bubble Beam. And apparently that induces sleep. And, all right. Well, at least you didn't get the initiative just to, well, I mean, one of you ran away, but the other one didn't. All right, question, super move. Well, I don't see why we shouldn't see what this does. Well, that was absurdly badass. Girl can swing her... She can swing her boomerang so hard she can shoot waves of fire. That is baller as hell. Friggin' nice. All right, for a mental note, let's get let's get Ica to learn more fire magic. I wanna think that that's something she could do, and she's fiery. She got red hair. It makes sense, it makes sense. Have to switch over to the red boomerang. Some kind of gemerald. Uh-oh. I feel as if I've made things significantly worse. That's just gonna make more of the place flooded. No comment on that. It's like, well, that was a horrendous mistake. Sure wish I didn't do that. And I received a sacred crystal. Nice. All right. Well, I assume that solves some kind of puzzle. I don't suppose I can remove this. No, I cannot. Also looks like there's a big honking tree blocking the way over here. Lame. Okay, but correct me if I'm wrong, and it's possible that I very much am. In fact, I'd put money on it, but it didn't look like there was anywhere else for me to go, and now that even more of the place is underwater, I see that as even less likely to open up anywhere else. Although it seems as if this place... Oh, you know what? Maybe the door that we came in originally... Okay. Leads somewhere different now. Alright, so at the very least, my weirdness radar was a little on the money. That most assuredly was not just for decoration. I don't know what it is, but it's something. Alright, let's stick with that. Now we're gonna bust out the fire boomerang. Wazambo! Oh, that didn't do much damage. It's okay. Well, how about an ice... Critical hit! There we go. And that was not enough. That was not although apparently we had initiative that whole time. You'll have to forgive me. It's kind of hard to tell when if an enemy is in the front or behind when they don't have any distinguishing marks to let me know what direction they're supposed to be facing. Ow. Okay, well that did a decent chunk of damage. Rude. All right, so then why is there a? I'm confused as to why there's a 2. It only ever caught so two spirit point. Okay, okay. Now I fully understand it. You've only got. Okay, no, you've got a little bit of everything, don't you?
Moons, give me strength.
I should probably play it safe with all the magic I use, though.
Moons, give me strength.
I mean, if I can only, if they can only use like, 3 to 5 spells per, without having to restore their MP in some regard, be a pretty good idea. Well, that was a slightly less confident sounding exit. That means big money times. I mean, not big money. Well, yes, big money, but mostly experience is what I was kind of trying to go with that. Nice. All right. I love level ups. I don't know what I'm doing, but it seems to be important, I guess. I can only assume it's something important. All right, taking on bets. Will I hit this thing before I get to another encounter? All right, well then there you go. I have no money to give, so give yourself a pat on the back if you betted correctly. And I don't know, give yourself a slap to the forehead if you didn't. Who am I to know? Certainly not. All right, so what we need to do... Okay, well I know that we're strong enough to take out this thing easily enough. Okay. I might have taken that thing as just highly resistant to fire-based elemental damage. Okay. Ow, that was my face you done just gone and chomped. Do all of your moves just have the potential to do that? Well, that's just freaking terrible. All right, well, how about we... Now, it said it would attack all enemies, like, in a line, so...
Back off. Alpha Star!
Yeah, all right, that's what I was hoping for. I guess you just choose the general direction of the move, and whoever gets caught up in there. There we go, all right. Give me the benefits. All the bennies. There we go, there we go. And Vice is pretty close to getting himself an ice spell. That sounds pretty handy dandy. All right, there appears to be a few more, but I can't reach them. All right, well, what would opening this do? It's where we originally came in from, but now it is some sort of catacomb. Interesting, interesting. Oh, well, this is only mildly, you know, acrophobic, just a little bit. Good lord. Oh, lordy-loo, what the hell kind of nasty-ass lungfish garbo is this noise? Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it at all. We should, as much as I'd like to get her some fire magics, we know that fire ain't gonna do much for us here, so, hell! Let's take care of any cronies and or flunkies this weird monstrosity has working for them. Should help us out a little bit. Panica? That doesn't sound like a good spice. All right. And I'm not 100% sure what it is that did, but I've got items for the sake of curing stuff, so...
Let's try this.
I mean, panic in RPGs generally means they just kind of choose what they do at random, so... Well, let's not. Yeah, alright. Said it cured everything other than unconscious. Uh-oh. I don't even want to know, man. Like, what are you breathing at me here? Rude. All right, at least we're getting all them there counter hits. That's a good time. That's a pretty good prize. All right, and no, I don't want to attack the lungfish. I want to attack this ne'er-do-well first. Make sure it's taken out. All right, now for this thing that honestly looks like it's something you'd beat up in Banjo-Kazooie. All right, so it's eerie whale. Is it like a whale painted to look like a skeleton? Jesus. All right, so ice appears to not be something that's good for that. Let's do that. Items seems like a better idea, because I've got a lot of them. Yeah, that's a better thing to do. Wham-bam! Not bad.
Let's try this.
Let's just heal ourselves up real fast. There you go. With a little less on the die part, you know? Okay, that was my face you done just chomped. There. What do you gotta say about that, nerd? Nothing. And I still want ice magic, so even if it is ill-advised, you can't stop me. Nerd! Ah, oh, God, I forgot enemies can do that too.
Here goes.
That enough? It is!
Is it over already?
Boomerang, toomerang, zoomerang. You done take care of biz. Wow, that didn't give us as much experience as those weird rock robot things. That's peculiar. There we go. Cristalli. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get used to the way that they name spells, apparently. I don't know if I would ever think of a spell called Cristalli to be ice magic. Unless it's not, and I'm just misinterpreting it, but you said purple was ice, so... Seemed to be the safe bet. Oh, hello! Well, that seems rather serendipitous. I'd like to see what it looks like. And, I'd like to also... I'd much rather use my... Excuse me! I inhaled wrong. I was just wondering if it was possible for me to, like... Do you focus immediately? You don't. Dang, I was really hoping I could, like, focus. Yeah, it makes sense that wouldn't work that way, but still, it was worth experimenting. All right, then fine. We'll settle for figuring out what that looks like, and if you survive, we'll hit you with a boomerang. Okay, well, that works too. That totally works.
Moons, give me strength.
Cristalli! All right, that totally worked. Unnecessary, but still, I feel pretty good about it. All right, smack him around. Wazambo. And shabadoo. There we go. Got that unlocked, no problem.
Wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it done did the business that needed to get done. Feeling good. And a decent amount of everything that you could possibly want to need. There we go. Alrighty. Ladder time! Probably a good idea to make sure, you know, to actually look around for things like treasure chests. These places are usually known to house all manner of loot. Oh, like that right over there, but I cannot reach that. Alright, so we should open this, but also get out of the way? Otherwise, we're gonna get swept away. Yeah, okay, woo, that was aggressive. That was a much more resounding kafoosh than I was even prepared for. Alright then. That makes it a little bit easier now, don't it? And those thingamabobos from earlier are still active. Fantastic. Alright, then hang on just a second. Let me quickly go. Oh boy, I just wanted to quickly go over yonder and activate the torchy thingamabobbo. That's all I wanted to do. I don't know why you had to take that away from me. Oh, that's a big pile of nasty dudes. Alright, well, we know that we can take care of these dudes in single hits. So, yeah. Might as well, eh? Vice has already taken himself some initiative. That's all well and good. Now, have we ever actually defeated a looper at any point in time, or have they always just run away? Are they like hard? Is that like an enemy that you get like a lot of things for being able to beat? I feel like that can't quite possibly be the possibility because it's so early in the game and we see them so often, but yeah, I don't even think I've ever even landed a single hit on any of them up to this point. Laser? Oh, okay, that's why we got so much experience out of you before. Good lord, you hit like a dump truck. We just got lucky with crits the last time. All right, well, good to know.
We did it!
Adorable! All right, then. So that should level us up again and get us all sorts of money. So we'll be able to get new armor once we're out of here. That's always good. All the benefits. It's a good idea to have as many characters as possible. You know, be able to have as many different types of magic as possible. But still, there's nothing wrong with being a little bit special and, focused. I didn't even see this. Okay, Aika's more likely to hit attacks and more likely to dodge attacks too. And she's faster. She's just all around better. Just not necessarily in the stats. That's how. Okay, I was wondering why Aika just seemed like she didn't have any kind of advantage. That's because her advantages come in different places on a different thing. That makes sense. Aika's shorts! Alright. Neat. Neat. Wow, you get a lot of info off of that thing. Alright, I just wanted to activate the thingamabob. Both thingamabobs, if possible. Oh, wait, there's a big thing in the way. How am I supposed to... What? Did that work? Oh, it did. Okay. Somehow that worked anyway. I was mildly confused. Do we get our HP back when we level up? We do not. That's good to know. Also, important to note, you don't get to keep your spirit points in between fights. So there's no reason whatsoever to not use it if we've got it. That's a good idea. Ow, rude. All right, well, I was kind of hoping for a counterattack, but you know what? Hang on, we should be able to do. We need 7 for that. Oh my goodness. All right, well, part of me doesn't actually want to risk it, so. All right, just trying my best to remember all of the various things. All right, you just guard for now.
Here goes.
Heal up Vice. Aika guards. Now, even if it uses its laser, nobody should die. Alright, I mean, that works, I guess. Super move. Let's see what this is all about. And hit it with your boomerang if it don't work. The super moves in this game are freaking awesome, and those are like their first level ones. How much cooler do they get over time? Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I thought it was gearing up another big old laser. I don't want none of your laser styles, good sir.
That wasn't so bad.
Except for the time I almost died. You know, except for that part, we did really good. I'm getting so much money. Absolutely stupendous. Alright, so I'm curious, though. So they stopped gaining green entirely, but... So hang on. I'm noticing that they're getting, like, points in ice and fire, both of them. So does that mean that, like... If I had both of them set to green, would they just get a lot of green? And like, the amount of experience points to the magic is shared among everybody, rather than, you know, Vice uses purple, therefore, if Vice uses purple, then he gets the ice magic boost, and Ica doesn't. That doesn't seem to be the case, is what I'm trying to say. There we go. All right. There we go. Heal ourselves up. Try to hold on to at least a couple more of these things, though. You'll just know there's gonna be some kind of baddie that's gonna want to mess us up. And it'd be nice to be able to heal ourselves in such an event. But I'm also not in the business of running away from fights, so... Hey, hang on, no. I want to take care of the serpents. Those things go down lickety-split fast. So we take care of those fools, then we'll deal with the dudes that take a little bit longer to beat up. Alright, so I was only keeping an eye on the ice points during level ups, or the ends of fights when the experience goes into those. I want to see if I was right. If they both get fire and ice experience, then my theory holds water. So it would all be accumulative. Alright, just... Smack-a-doo, smack-a-dee. There we go. Even a small amount of damage will be enough to take care of that, so... Take that to your fire resistance. See how much that helped you. Not much, apparently. Ow. Why must you be so freaking powerful? Good lordy. Alright, just take them down. Part of me is just kind of banking a lot on the idea of there being a crit. Ooh, not my greatest idea. But I'm nothing if not stupidly stubborn in certain ways, so... There we go, that should be good. Huzzah! Maybe there's some way to heal, like a healing station, or a spring of water or something, some other RPG staple. Yes, they both get red and purple. Okay. So then, all right. So basically, if one character uses one color, then everybody on the team gets the benefits of the experience. That's actually really good to know information. All right, let's just activate these things. I don't know what they do, so it's gotta be something mildly important, perhaps. It's also all manner of doors, and I don't know which ones I've been to and which ones I haven't. It's just a single looper. Can we actually hit it this time? So far, no. So far, yes. So, is there any kind of super special benefit to that? More experience? More gold? A decent amount of gold. Okay. That makes sense to me. Alright, so, mild issue. I should actually probably focus on letting the characters gain some measurement of healing magic. Because that's a really useful thing to have, you know? Did that turn it off? No, it didn't. Alright, weird. Sounded like it might have. Oh, right. One of these doors would lead to the treasure chest that I saw over yonder. Oh, hang on. Let's head over here first. In fact, it might lead to it. There it is. Yeah! Moonbury. Nice. Don't think, oh, the wrong button. I think we're going to need Moonberry's needed one. Oh. Vice takes a defensive stance, countering all enemy physical attacks for a full turn. And Ica creates an anti-magic shell around all allies for one turn. Blocks allies' magic too. So I'm assuming that means it would also block healing magic. That's interesting. Delta shield. Okay. Well, I mean, I can learn both. I might as well learn both. Okay, so the shield is a good spell. Just make sure you're using it to prevent damage, and not as a means of trying to create a shield so you can heal. Let's assume that's the case. Perhaps I should have to maybe do some experimentation on that principle on my own time. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Knock, knock, knock. How it be? This would be the door that I came into from. The treasure chest would be there. Yeah, okay. I can't fill that pixel of the map. That's gonna bother the hell out of me. Okay, so that means I came in through here, then I went over there, which means I did that and all that other stuff. Okay. And there's a door over here that I wasn't able to reach before, so that must be where I need to go. All right, well, at least we've leveled up to the point where the majority of the enemies around these here parts aren't that much of a threat. If you're able to kill the majority of the enemies you face in a single blow, you're in a pretty good spot, I feel. Get out of here, you. Oh, and I didn't even bother to change to green. Oh, I'm a fool. There we go. It's something. Everybody to green. They're like... It'd be nice if Vice could also use healing magic, so I don't have to solely rely on Ica. They'd be better able to support each other that way. I do like the different colored trails of the moves, though. That's pretty cool. There we go. Give me all the tings. Hey, that's how you do. All right, so Vice got Sakri, but Ica got Noxie. I don't know what Noxie is, so that's something we're gonna have to learn. Fascinating to me. All right, now knock, knock. How it be? What's going on out here? Some kind of shenanigans? Shenaniganery? Okay, well, take a look-see over here first. Okay, well, that looks like a way down that leads to more adventure, and that way it's a dead end. I should have just... Maybe I should actually turn the camera to look in the directions before running them down, you know? Seems like a pretty decent idea. Alright. Cool with switching back now. We know that you have that, so then let's also switch to that. Blade beams! There we go. And for Sambo! Okay, well that almost one-shot it. Wesley! Uh-oh. Ow! Okay, well... Not the best of days, not the best of days. Ink! That's nasty. All right, well, if that's the way we're gonna be going about it, what exactly did Noxie, what is Noxie? Oh, there we go. Damages and poisons any one enemy, best if used at the beginning of long battles. All right, that's fair. I just kind of figured that this was gonna be like, it's nice that there is the ability to actually look this up. But yeah. Oh, wait. Damaging all enemies on screen? In case it's a single enemy. I had no idea.
Moves, give me strength.
Well, that would explain why it takes 2 MP. Oh, well, would you look at that? Not the greatest, you know, not the greatest move, but I learned more about that spell than I was expecting. All right, so it's looking to me like this fellow might not be so, keen on, he doesn't mind getting hit with ice. So how about we hit it with the fire? How about we do that instead? There we go. Critical hit! Take that, nerd! There's mud in your eye, you big nerd.
We won! We won!
All right. That was a thing and a half. My goodness. All right. But I'm getting better at this. And the experience you get is determined entirely by what you have at the end of a fight. So you can't like switch around each one and get experience from all sorts of things. That's good to know. So it only, I was trying to think like, do I have to have like a certain moonstone equipped on a weapon for an entire fight? No, it only matters what you have at the end. That is good to know. So I can switch it around as long as I switch to whatever I want to gain experience in at the end of the fight. Makes sense. Alrighty. Not doing so hot when it comes to the whole HP things, though. Not too keen on that one. Alright, though. Here we be. What if we engage the final thingamabobs? Were those not the final thingamabobs? Did I miss one? Now let's wait a little bit before I assume I did something wrong and climb my way back up to look. Assuming this dungeon doesn't, you know, disappear from reality or something when we're done here and we can still walk around. Then we might be able to find the answer that way. Alrighty, hang on. Let me take a look all the way back here. Always better to be safe than sorry. Both ways look like they could lead to... Oh, wait, no. There's a hole there. So then, yeah, there's only one way to go. Oh, and that's a save. That's a save. Then after this, we should probably heal. There's gonna be a baddie in there that's gonna try and mess us up something fierce, and we gotta deal with you again. All right, then fine. And it was... Yeah, it was fire that you did not like. So we'll just keep on keeping on. Okay, well now I really wish I had Vice attack the big fish. That was a waste of a crit. And now it's doing Wevely. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Oh, okay. It seems kind of difficult to plan to, like, get the characters away from each other. That's really bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, counter it. Okay. All right.
That was a tough fight.
Oh, okay. Much like every RPG I play, I have to ask, what's the method for getting characters back on their feet? The answer, as it turns out, is it looks like a character will get back on their feet at the end of a fight without gaining any of the stuff. So then Aika's just got 1 HP. Okay. I can work with that. That's unfortunate. A part of me actually just wants to straight up get into another fight so I can get the experience so she can level up before we go into a fight. Because she should be stronger now. Alright, I should have enough-ish. Okay. That's enough to do that. Let's get into one more little fight. I want Aika to be as strong as possible before we jump into there, okay? She was already slightly behind in experience. Now the gap is just gonna be a little bit bigger, and I don't want none of that. How many different transitions do they animate for this thing? I appreciate it. I don't feel like that's going to be enough. There we go. Let's just, you know, switch them around. Try to get a little bit more experience and everything. There we go. Aim as best you can. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really expecting that to work. Oh, it stuck around. Now it's using fire magic. Uh-oh, this is gonna hurt. Okay. Ouchie pouchies. All right then, well, that gives us another chance to slap them around at least. Dang. Double dang. Triple dang. Ah, yeah, well. We still got some experience. Was that enough for Aika? I don't think it was. No, it most assuredly was not. It was not at all. All right then, let's just try that again. I know, not the most enthralling of gameplay, but I've made up my mind and I've set my course, and that's the way we're gonna do it. Aika should have leveled up after that. So, come on, there we go. All right. What do you want to bet I'm gonna get into another fight that I didn't want to be in? Just getting to the save point. All right, here we go. Now we can take care of business. In fact, I mean, she has enough MP to spare. Would this just straight up end all of them at once? Yeah, it would. Why did it do so much less damage to one of them? Was it because it was further away? Huh. Lots of experimentation for this. But there we go. Now she's on the right path. That's what I wanted. Okay, I was also kind of hoping that Vice would get his next level fire magic, but... Okay, well... You know, I was mostly joking when I said that I would end up getting into another random encounter that I didn't want in the first place. But, wow. Okay. Let's just do that. Okay, well, I guess we're strong enough to kill these in one hit now. Didn't stop to think about that. Dang, I actually could have gotten enough fire experience for the next spell. Well, that's a bummer.
We won! We won!
Yeah, well, ice benefits. That's fine, I guess. Yeah, nah, not especially great, but okay, okay. Then, should I use the rest of my Healy's? I only got one of these. Oh, that's no good. Oh, restores 1,000 HP. That's even better. Okay, well, that makes sense. Then, I'm actually gonna give it to Ica. Yeah, that seems like a good idea to me. Yeah, he takes hits slightly better, so that should be fine. And I've got healing magics and got some really good healing items too. I should actually be saving in an alternate file so in case the recording goes bad. That's what you should be doing. There we go. All right. Now we're doing better. All right, hit the thing and then get the hell out of the way. Yeah. Quite frankly, given the dilapidated state of this entire shrine, I'm surprised the leakage through the door wasn't any more than it was. Or that the doors just broke under the pressure. Considering, I mean, just how smashed up the place looks, it's actually pretty resilient. Ooh, look at that. We finally made it. That wasn't too bad. Yeah, but look at the size of that stone. It'll be an adventure and a half just to get that thing back outside. Oh, well. Ah, who be hurting her? What? Ica, what's wrong? Vice, those rocks, they're moving. Sentient rocks? Oh no, it's the big brother of those other rock people we bashed up all good. Okay, it was self-defense, I'll have you know. Alright, already fighting some kind of giant golem. That's a thing. Alright. Let's make sure to use them spirit points as soon as we've got them. Well... Let's find out if one of these elements does more damage than the other. That did 64. This does 51, giving her slightly lower attack. I guess that evens out about a little bit. All right, I did a target search. I'm not too okay with that. I feel like that just means you're gonna do something super special, not so great. Of course you can counterattack. Okay, from this point forward, I'll just assume all enemies can do that. Blaster! Oh, that's a big old gun you've got for an arm. That's an issue. All right, well, that hurt like hell. Thank you for that. All right, let's do some experimentation. Always a pretty decent idea. I should have probably used that poison thing. Do you think it would work? Generally, when you're given poisonous magic, they don't have a reputation for being especially good. And yet, I still feel the need to give it a try. Ow. Freaking kabonking me. Alright, just a casual slap. Just a casual slap. Didn't seem to really do all that much more, so we'll just stick with what we've got for now. And no reason to not try, at least.
Moons, give me strength.
Okay, well, even if it didn't poison, it did damage, and a decent amount of it, too. So, that's good. Ow. All right. So, aha! Wow, great. Yeah. Aha! Wasn't expecting that, were you? Okay, well, we've got a ton of that stuff, so let's bust out some Cutlass Fury up in this place. And we only have one MP thing left. So how about we use one of these big old fancy things to make sure Vice stays alive. Here's hoping it doesn't counterattack from this. Shabambo! Can you counter from that? It might be able to counter from that. I don't know. Okay, there we go, there we go. Vice acting like a tank, acting like a tank. We should both be at decent enough HP for that to not be an issue. And we can almost do another Cutlass Fury straight from the get-go. Critical hit! And cha-cha-cha! Alright, we're not doing bad, except I'm about to get her slapped. Oi. Oh boy. Wow, considering how in my face that is, that honestly is surprisingly not as bad as it looks like it would be. Alright, well, no reason to not use this any chance I get, really. Ha-ta-ta! Uh-oh. Ow. You're rude, you're crude, you've got attitude, and I don't care for any of it. Alright, well, that's almost a victory. And up, alright. You're just casually shooting lasers out anyway. Get off of it! It looks like it still has a sliver left. Aha! Final blow! We call that heroic privilege.
That wasn't so bad.
All things considered, yeah, no, actually it went pretty well. Yeah, the spoils! And all the money! Now, in here I was hoping we'd get a little bit more, maybe level up one more time. Incinerum. Alright, and a moonberry. Yay, moonberries. That's a pretty good time. Huh. Looks like I won't be getting up anymore. What was that thing? Some kind of ancient guardian, I think. Who knows? Okay, we need to hurry up and secure the moonstone. That's my kind of plan. Happy face. All right, here's hoping it ain't radioactive. Wow, this moonstone is huge. Yeah, it was definitely worth going through all that trouble. You don't have to worry about fuel for a while. It's beautiful. Treasure hunting is definitely my favorite part of being an air pirate. Wait till everyone back home sees what we found.
Yeah!
That was goddamn adorable. Holy crap. I love everything about that. They've got like a nifty little friendship. We did it. Handshake slapperoo. That's amazing. Oh, that was adorable.